Hi sweeties, I've got a slow cooker Thanksgiving recipe for you. Crock-pot turkey and bacon. Please subscribe to Sweet Savant. Hit that thumbs up, that notification bell. Now let's get into it. Slow cooker Thanksgiving continues with turkey cooked in a crock pot. Crock pot turkey layered with bacon and thyme. My slow cooker is already on. It's on high, and I'm going to season my turkey with this homemade seasoned salt, and I'll put the link to that in the description box so you can make your own, but you can just sprinkle salt, pepper, paprika. I'm going to cut a couple of slits on either side of the thigh. That's going to help these turkey thighs to cook faster, and it helps to get the seasoning down in here. It's much better if you can season this a day or even two in advance, but if not, it'll be delicious. But it's always best to season in advance, let that seasoning soak in. So we've cut down on either side of the thigh. We've got wings and thighs today, but you know, you can put whichever turkey part that you like. Let me wash my hands, I'll be right back. Now season the turkey real well with that seasoned salt, both sides. Rub it in, flip it over, and give it some more. Rub that all in, and then I like to put a little bit of oil on there. Rub that into, not much, just a little bit of oil, and get that on both sides. And then we can start to layer it in our slow cooker. And this is a 6 or 6.5. I forget. I'll put the information on this crock pot slow cooker in the description box. But we are going to put our thighs on the bottom since they'll take longer to cook. And then we will layer in our bacon, and I cut those in half, and just layer in a few strips of bacon. Some thyme. So good. You don't want to overcrowd your slow cooker, but I mean, you can add a couple of drumsticks in here too. You really don't want to fill your slow cooker more than about 2/3 of the way full. And then more bacon on top, more thyme, and I just put the whole sprig of thyme in there. It's easy enough to pull off when you're done. Now that it's nice and layered up, pour in some chicken broth. I'll put all the amounts in the description box, and then cover it up. Check on it in a couple hours. It's been 4 hours, so my crock pot has switched to warm. Let's open it up and take a look at that. It is done. Bacon on top of there. I'm going to take it out. Put it on a sheet pan, because I mean, you can see it's a little bit pale. No turkey for you, kitty. It's a little bit pale, so I'm going to run it under the broiler for just a minute. You don't have to. That's just an optional step, but you can do that if you want. I'm actually going to crank this back up to high for a minute because I'm going to thicken the sauce, and the crock pot needs to be simmering in order for the cornstarch slurry that we use to work. This is tender. The wing is my favorite part, honestly. But you can put legs in there, the thighs, my second favorite part. Now the turkey breast is not my favorite to use in this kind of way, just because, you know, for slow cooking, it can dry out kind of quickly. You can try it if you want. So I've got my cornstarch and water slurry mixed here. And you can do this on the stovetop if you want to strain this out and remove the fat, but you really want to get it up to a boil in order for the cornstarch to reach its full thickening power. I'm going to stir that up, and I'm going to put the cover back on just to trap the heat in. Let that go for a couple of minutes while I put this under the broiler. After just a few minutes under the broiler, you can see that skin has gotten nice and brown. So pretty. Got a little bacon on there to add some smoky flavor. It's gonna be good. And just like that, our turkey is done. Pour a little bit of that gravy on it. So good. All in a slow cooker. Broil it in the oven to get that brown color. Simmer the gravy with a little bit of cornstarch. You might want to put that in a pan on top of the stove and just simmer it down for maybe 3 or 4 minutes so it'll get thickened. Look at that. It's done. Tender, delicious. A nice alternative, especially if you're having a smaller Thanksgiving dinner. Really tasty. It's tasty.